You know, I have a tendency to use my reviews of classic Star Trek to bash Star Trek Discovery, and I thought, why break with tradition? Because when I look at episode 3 of Star Trek the Animated Series, One of Our Planets is Missing, the thing is, you remember in season 2 of Star Trek Discovery, the whole story is about that Starfleet AI called Control that Starfleet made to make their command decisions better, and somehow the AI system then wants to destroy all life in the galaxy for no reason. They never explained why, they never explained any reason or motivation for that. It just suddenly decided, oh, now I want to destroy all life in the galaxy. And of course the reaction of the Discovery people is, well, we need to destroy that, we need to destroy the AI, kill the AI, we don't care why it wants to destroy anything, just kill it, just torture it to death in that spore chamber while the Emperor Georgiou person laughs about it. That's Star Trek Discovery. And people were, of course, quick to bring up how in the Next Generation episode Evolution, where the Enterprise is taken over by nanites, made by Wesley Crusher, the nanites in Evolution want to destroy the Enterprise, but then they find a way to talk to them and resolve the problem peacefully. Like, that's Star Trek. That's how Star Trek is. When there's a threat by another species, you try to talk to it, see what the issue is, why they want to go on a killing spree, and maybe talk them out of it, negotiate. But of course, Next Generation didn't even first come up with that. Like, all Star Trek fans know that. And One of Our Planets is Missing is another such episode from classic Star Trek. There's a giant cloud that is destroying planets and en route to another colony with, I forgot how many, like millions of people or thousands of people, something like that, lots of people, and is about to destroy the planet and kill everyone on it. And it swallows the Enterprise and is starting to destroy the Enterprise, starting to digest it. And once again, the solution is Mr. Spock performs a mind meld and they find a way to talk to that giant planet-eating creature and resolve the situation peacefully. That's how Star Trek is. Like, when there's a threat by an alien species, you don't go, oh, first impulse, kill everything, just torture everything to death, kill everything. That's just Discovery, that's not Star Trek. In Star Trek, it's, let's see if we can find a way to talk to it and maybe find a peaceful resolution. That's Star Trek. Star Trek Discovery isn't like that, but Star Trek Discovery isn't Star Trek. We've established that already. Their first impulse is kill everything, destroy everything, torture everything, hopefully everything dies. The only goal of the whole show is that everything dies painfully as possible, without figuring out the reason why the threat was a threat in the first place. Because who cares? If you can kill it, why ask it why it wants to be a threat? Who cares? Just kill everything. That's Discovery. But back to this animated series episode. That's classic Star Trek. Like, they find out it's just a life form, it just wants to eat, and it wants to eat planets, and when they talk to it they find out the creature, it doesn't care if on a planet there's any life. It doesn't know what life is, it doesn't know that the little things that run around on planets are actual life forms, it just sees the planet. So Mr. Spock explains that the little things on planets, those are actually living beings, those are humans and sentient life. So don't eat that, only eat the planets that don't have any such little creatures on it. And then the situation is resolved. That's how it works. You talk to it, find out what it wants, and find a solution. That's Star Trek. That is Star Trek. Star Trek isn't kill everything, torture everything, kill everything painfully. That's not Star Trek. Star Trek is find a solution, talk, negotiate, find a solution. And that makes
one of our planets is missing. Another classic example of why Star Trek is as good as it is, or used to be as good as it used to be, and why we really want a real Star Trek show again, because it used to be a really great concept, really intelligent, really smart, really well written, really intelligent concept. Used to be. It's not like that anymore, but used to be really great, and this episode is a great example of why Star Trek used to be great.